Hello, 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 all the King's men. Welcome to another Friday assessment. Yes, yes, yes. Look, I'm so excited today because of the Friday assessment, because you know what? This week, we're going to be talking about knowledge. I know I have. I don't know about you, but I'm sure you have heard it somewhere along your little short life that knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Yes, yes, yes. In the Friday assessment, what you do when you go across your week and you look back across your week and you assess your experiences. So therefore, if there were some experiences where you didn't seek success, that you didn't experience success, then that means that you gain some knowledge in that area. That means that you gain some knowledge that there are some things that you're not going to do in the next week. Why? Because it didn't give you the desired results. So when we look at this word knowledge is what? It's an understanding that you gain by experience. So therefore, you know what do a job do? You usually get more money because of your experiences. Because of your experiences do what? It usually brings the company more profit, or what? Experiences usually causes you to be better. That's why I say what? Wisdom come with age, because what? Because there is this expectation that as you go through life and you grow older, you're actually going to do what? Build up on your experiences. Therefore, you are expected to what? To gain some wisdom. So therefore, that's something that we must be leery of, that we gain knowledge in this life. We gain knowledge in the areas that we're failing in. Yes. There are some areas that I'm not happy about my life in. So guess what I'm doing? I am seeking out knowledge in those areas. Why? Because my past experiences have showed me that I need to seek out more knowledge. It has shown me that I need to do something different. So therefore, what I'm going to do, I'm going to seek out knowledge through somebody else's experiences, because they have gained success. They have experienced success. So when we look at this, looking at assessing your week, we think about it when we look at the success, and you may like, you know what, I failed. And when you fall, you have two choices. You could either stay there or you can either get up. And you may be like, man, this is a hard thing to get up and to go back through that again. No, I say both choices are easy. I say both choices are easy. And you might be like, what do you mean both choices are easy? Because if you stay there, then the enemy has you. The enemy has you. Why? Because the Bible tells us that the enemy that Satan goes to and fro seeking whom he may devour. So if you call yourself all the King's men, then failure is not an option for you. Failure is not an option. You may not experience the results that you want. So that means that you got to make the necessary adjustments. Why? Because if the enemy see that because you didn't experience, or you didn't get the results that you wanted to get, then the enemy going to say, yes, I got them now. They chose to stay down. But if you choose to get up, that means that you have some more fight in you. That means that you have gained some knowledge of some things that you're not supposed to do anymore. That's why when you gain knowledge, what you do, it brings about what? Wisdom. Wisdom is what? The wisdom is knowing how to use that knowledge and how to use that understanding. So you might be saying, no, I don't have wisdom. Well, I want you to go to the word, and I need you to go find it where it tells you that if you lack wisdom, ask God, because he's the one that gives it to you liberally. Oh my God. Yes, it is so important to get knowledge, to get you some understanding, and above all, get you some wisdom. Get you some wisdom. Why? Because look, that's why the Friday assessment is here. You check out your experiences, and there comes knowledge through that. Okay, now you have knowledge, you read your books, you had your life experiences, now you understand what went wrong, or what you don't need to do anymore, but you're like, but I don't know what to do. Okay, now that you gained the knowledge, you say, I don't know what to do. Now here comes wisdom. Here comes wisdom. Here comes your parents, or here comes your grandparents that say, look, son, This is what you've been doing. This is what you know that you can't do anymore. You've gained this knowledge about the situation, but you still don't know how to go forward. Now, this is where you got to say, God, I've gained this knowledge, God. Now I need wisdom of how to apply the knowledge. Oh, yes, you should be excited right now because you know what? You said, I have found the breakthrough. I have found the secret. I have found what's been covered to my blinded eyes, to my deaf ears. I need wisdom. Yes, don't forsake her. That's what the word says. Don't forsake her. Put her about your neck. You need wisdom. Look. When you get the knowledge of God's word, when you get the knowledge of God's plan for your life, that's something that the enemy does not want. That's why it says it's an easy choice to get up. Because when you figure out that God has a plan for your life, to give you an expected end, and that he said he'll continue to supply you with strength. He said he will work on your behalf because you love him, that all things are going to work out for your good. That means that it's an easy choice for you to get up. That means that there is a wealth. There's been this wealth that's already poured out for you. You just need to know how to tap into it. Yes. There may be some areas that you have like, okay, I know how to get in this one, but there are some areas that you have not tapped into. That's why the Friday assessment is so important, because everywhere we take a deep look into our lives, there will be some areas that we can improve upon. Remember what I told you, the successes. You continue to build up on your successes, but your failures, don't dwell on them. Okay, I didn't succeed in that area. But so what? You gain an experience from where you did not succeed. So as you assess, start to use less and less the word failure, but just say, it haven't manifested yet. I didn't get the results that I wanted to yet, but I'm going to get them next week. I'm going to get them next week. I'm going to get them next time. Why? Because I gain more and more knowledge. Look, knowledge is power. Look, the world, think about this world, how this world works. They want to hide certain things from you. They want to make it a step above the lazy man. Yes. It's almost like it's going to be right outside your fingertips. Why? Because it's the hungry one. It's the one that has that, they find out their why. That's the one that goes a step beyond where the lazy man stops. Y'all done seen the man digging. If he'd have just dug another 6 inches or another foot, he would have found what he's looking for. But what he did, he gave up. Somebody else came in to the same place that he was digging, and they didn't have to dig that long because they knew that person would give up. They knew that they didn't have the consistency to be persistent. So that's what you got to do when you get knowledge. Be persistent in what you're doing, but be consistent. And remember that don't make the plan so rigid. Don't make your life so rigid that you continue to fall into the same pit and you having to get up. And that can cause a weight to be carried, and weights get heavy. So then what you do, you get discouraged. So what I'm saying is, where things are not going right, use that to gain knowledge. Like, okay, why is this not going right? What am I not doing? What am I not focusing on? What am I not seeing? Look, what you need to see is that you're gaining knowledge. That's all it is. That's what life experiences is about. It's making sure. The important thing for you is making sure that you gain knowledge. And once we gain knowledge, we don't want to continue to gain knowledge. And you know how you prepare. At some point in time, you got to get off the sidelines and get in the game, because you will never know what you got until you get the experience. So that's why I say when you get the knowledge, that's the experiences that you have. Now ask God for some wisdom. Use wisdom on top of that knowledge. So all the King's men, remember this week, don't be afraid of the assessment. Make the easy choice and get up. You have gained the knowledge. Now ask God for wisdom what to do with the knowledge to make the wise decision. All the King's men, be blessed. You have a great weekend and a great week to come.